rising majestically over Hong Kong Island, Victoria Peak, or the Peak as it's affectionately known, is more than just a stunning viewpoint. It's a living monument to Hong Kong's vibrant history, a story that began long before the gleaming skyscrapers pierced the clouds. In the early days of British colonial rule in the 1840s, the Peak was a rugged, uninhabited hillside. Its cooler climate, a welcome respite from the humid subtropical heat of the city below, soon caught the attention of the European elite. The sixth governor of Hong Kong, Sir Richard Macdonald, was one of its earliest proponents. In 1868, he had a summer residence, Mountain Lodge, built there. This marked the beginning of the Peak-esque transformation into an exclusive residential enclave for the wealthy and powerful. However, reaching this hillside sanctuary was no easy feat. The only way up was by a steep, winding path, and residents were carried up in sedan chairs by teams of porters. This arduous journey limited the Peak's appeal to only the most determined. It was clear that for the area to truly flourish, a better mode of transport was desperately needed. The solution came from a visionary Scottish entrepreneur named Alexander Findlay Smith. Inspired by his travels, he proposed a revolutionary new form of transport, a funicular railway. Despite skepticism and immense engineering challenges, Smith's persistence paid off. Construction of the Peak Tramway began in 1885. It was a monumental undertaking, with all materials and equipment hauled up the mountain by hand. On May 30, 1888, the Peak Tram officially opened to the public, changing the face of the Peak forever. The journey, which once took hours of grueling manual labor, was now a comfortable 8-minute ride. This technological marvel was an immediate success. In its first year of operation, it carried over 150,000 passengers, solidifying the Peak's status as a premier residential district and a must-visit attraction. With accessibility solved, development on the Peak boomed. Grand Victorian and Edwardian mansions sprung up, their manicured gardens offering breathtaking panoramas of Victoria Harbour. A strict ordinance even reserved the Peak exclusively for non-Chinese residents until 1947, cementing its reputation as a symbol of colonial prestige and segregation. Over the decades, the Peak continued to evolve. The original Mountain Lodge was demolished and rebuilt several times. The first Peak Tower, a modest structure, was built in the early 1970s. It was later replaced in 1997 by the iconic walk-shaped building we see today. Designed by British architect Terry Farrell. This modern structure, with its Sky Terrace 428, became an instant landmark, drawing millions of tourists annually. Today, while some of the grand old homes have given way to modern luxury developments, the Peak retains its unique charm and sense of history. It's a place where the past and present converge. The historic Peak Tram still faithfully carries passengers up the steep incline, just as it did over a century ago. Walk along Luggard Road, and you can almost hear the echoes of sedan chairs and the chatter of colonial society. From a desolate hillside to a symbol of global finance and tourism, the story of Victoria Peak is the story of Hong Kong itself, a tale of ambition, innovation, and relentless transformation. It stands as a testament to the city's ability to constantly reinvent itself while preserving the echoes of its fascinating past, forever offering that world-famous, awe-inspiring view.